Addiction. What a beautiful word. Being addicted means that you are physically and mentally dependent on a particular substance. Or, at least that's what Oxford Dictionary tells me. This is clearly wrong representation of addiction. I much rather prefer the other definition, enthusiastically being devoted to particular thing or activity. Now that's more like it. League of Legends is a notoriously easy game to get hooked on, but to develop proper addiction takes time and dedication. Now, for the past however many years that I'm playing this godforsaken game, I have never really been addicted. This might be hard to believe considering I have played more than 4,000 normal games. But please take into consideration that I have played majority of those games with my friends. And in my opinion, you're not a real addict if you only play it with your homies. Just like you are not a real alcoholic if you only drink with your friends, regardless of how often you do it. Couple months ago, I made a conscious decision to reach Diamond. Since then, I reached Emerald and produced these two banger videos. At the moment of writing the script, not much has changed after the last one. I'm still Emerald 4 and I'm still trying to climb. But there's an issue. The last time I played ranked was 2 months ago, and during these 2 months I got quite rusty, and when I resumed my climb something terrible has happened. Huge fucking lose streak. Because of bad luck and suboptimal performance, I lost 7 out of 8 games that I've played. This is ridiculous, but it's nothing new. I'm quite familiar with being on the wrong side of the matchmaking. It is fine. But what's not fine though is my innate ability to make shitty plays. Guys, I have a confession. I'm a fake League player, because I don't play this game that much. The honeymoon phase that League provides, the first time you play it, is long gone for me, and I simply do not have desire nor endurance to play more than couple games per day. This circumstance is incompatible with my goal of reaching Diamond, because if I play just 2 or 3 games of ranked per day, like I used to do, I will probably reach Diamond right after GTA 6 comes out. If I keep on playing League on the same level that I do now, I will simply not climb. I need to improve, and to do that, I need to practice more. Gentlemen, this is where a healthy level of addiction comes in play. Progress takes time, but I don't have much time. So, to accelerate my improvement as a League player, I need to accelerate developing crippling scoliosis by sitting all day at the computer desk and playing as much League as possible. My goal is to be able to play League for 24 hours straight without eating, drinking, or blinking. This is far-fetched goal, so I think playing 10 games per day should be a good starting point. Hey people, I'm back. I'm on my way to develop proper addiction. In the last 2 weeks I played more than 55 games and I can feel my skills improving, but I keep getting distracted by other trivial things like taking care of my hygiene and hanging out with real life people. I even fell for the trap and started to have fun by playing other video game. The first Berserker Kazan is a recently released Souls-like hack and slash action RPG. Basically, you are this dude, you have a weapon, you hit enemies with your weapon and they die. Those enemies tend to hit you back, and when they do that, it hurts a lot. It is really fun game, solid 9 out of 10, I recommend it, but it has one major flaw. This game took me 50 fucking hours to complete, 50 hours that could have been spent on playing League and not having fun. This is unacceptable behavior for a person that aspires to be a League addict. Anyways, let's go back to the grind. I have a bad news. Another massive lose streak has just occurred. Let me give you a quick rundown of what happened. In this game, I picked Ahri. I was facing Aurora. 5 minutes into the match, enemy team surrendered because they had AFK. I won and got entire 25 LP out of that 5-minute game. What the actual fuck? How is this legal? Riot? What? In the next game, I was playing against Cassiopeia. I don't know how that champion works. This is like second time I see her in game. Because of that, I got pissed on and we lose. In the next match, I'm playing against Yasuo. He was super aggressive early on and managed to strangle me under tower. Also, our Teemo was AFK half the game. Next game, I picked Syndra and we win. Next game, our entire team got gapped. Here, I managed to convince my jungler to actually play the damn game instead of crying like a little bitch. And we won. Next game, we easily won. Here, I was in the draft, but instead of paying attention to the game, I was busy rotting my brain away with Instagram Reels. When I looked at my screen, it was my turn to pick a champion. I had approximately 0 seconds to do that, so I involuntarily dodged. I had to wait 30 minutes before I could queue up again, but honestly, I'm not even mad. Those Instagram Reels went pretty hard. At this point, I'm 1 win away from Emerald 3, but this is where Loser's Queue strikes back. Here, I was doing pretty well, but our bot lane wasn't. In the next game, every single objective got stolen by enemy jungler. It is safe to say that we didn't win that one. Next game, I don't speak whatever language that is, but I'm pretty sure it means something like "fuck you, I'm out," because he just left the game and never came back. Next game, we get completely gapped. Fuck. Next game, I did pretty good and we win. Pretty good. But after that, I lose a really close game, and then I lose again, and then my Jinx went AFK because why not? And then I lose another 3 games in a row. That leaves me with a new personal record of a 1 win and 10 losses. I'm actually impressed by this. I didn't know that I could suck this much in a video game, but there is something even more impressive than losing 10 games in a row. After these 2 disastrous lose streaks, I didn't get demoted. Yet, how is this possible is beyond my comprehension. But one thing is clear. I'm not going to give up. When I decided to go for Diamond, I knew something like this would happen eventually. The fact that I'm struggling now simply indicates that I need to get better, learn new things and adapt. Yes, I might have lost couple games because of AFK teammates, that is simply unlucky. But there were plenty of situations where if I performed better, I might have changed the game outcome. So, I'm going to focus on myself and play as much League as possible. This video is more like a filler episode. Losing this much is really fucking my mental up. But I'm just going to listen to voices in my head and keep on pushing. By making this video, I'm trying to turn something negative into positive. Or, in other words, transform my suffering into your entertainment. And mine as well, I really enjoy making these videos. If you like this one, please check out my previous 2 videos. Alright, it's time for me to go and continue my lose streak. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.